On today's episode of it's time to get a grip on today's episode of Your Mama. Damn. All right, we're doing it again. Grips, grips, grips for your dirt bike. Too many Sunday thrills, spills, and pills. Get a grip of your life and your bike. We've got pillow, half waffle, diamond, and dual compound. Your grip strength is connected to your Braap strength. So today we're going to change the grips on my YZ450. I've chosen the Pro Taper half waffle soft compounds. I've tried many grips and I've liked these the most. I've tried the pillow tops and all sorts of other things and they just don't give me the same feedback as these do. And yeah, soft compounds, when you drop the bike, they'll rip really easily, but for 10 bucks, you can replace these 2 or 3 times a year and it's really not going to break the bank. And you can see on these, I've dropped the bike a couple times and they're trashed. So when I change out my grips, I just take a razor blade and I cut them off. Ooh, a lot of dirt in there. But a lot of times with grip glue, you've got to sand off a little bit of the glue because it sticks on. For this, I'm just going to use some carb cleaner. And that seems to get most of the adhesive off. I don't think I need to use sandpaper or anything like that, but I do like to make sure that I got all the adhesive off that I can. When you do grips, if you look, you can see one hole is larger than the other. And this one is gonna go on the left side grip. The other one's gonna go on the right side grip. And the reason it's larger is because you've got the throttle tube to deal with. I've always used hairspray, Aussie hairspray. So I make sure I've got the waffle half down. And where my palm's gonna be, I've got the flat down. Some people will wire their grips. I wire them because I feel like it keeps them in place. And I've never had grips that move on me when I've wired them and used hairspray. It's time to do the right side. It's a little bit harder to get off. That was tough. This didn't come off as easy as I would have liked it to. But if this happens to you, take a piece of sandpaper and I just use it to scuff off what I need to. But then I also make sure to clean that off to make sure any of the filings that come off the plastic are gone as well. Now it's time for the grip. A little bit of hairspray. It's on, I just gotta make sure that they look straight. Now that the hairspray is dried, it's time to wire on the grips. Because there's a little groove in there for you to wire it on. Got my safety pliers. There it is. So you're gonna be sure to tuck the wire in so it doesn't poke you through your gloves. Sometimes it's kind of a butt. And there we go. Everything's in, no movement, no movement.
I have exorcised the demon.